Ahora sí, arrancamos el programa, escuchamos a GUTLOCKER, hermosa forma de arrancar una entrevista. Vamos a comunicarnos con Craig en esto que es esto, La Fábrica, esta sección que da inicio siempre al programa y en donde tratamos de redefinir, repensar, analizar la industria de la música en todos sus ámbitos. En esta industria que hace décadas necesitaba de barcos, de aviones, transportando obras de un lado para el otro del planeta, cruzando océanos, lagos, mares, ríos. Hoy eso ha cambiado y gracias a ello, en consecuencia, no sé, llámalo como quieras, nos podemos comunicar con gente de todo el mundo y vamos a hablar con una banda del Reino Unido en el día de hoy. Ellos se llaman GUTLOCKER, como acaban de escuchar, nada, heavy metal al palo. Y vamos a estar hablando con Craig. Recién escuchamos Absence of Change, gran tema del disco To Be Alive, que salió hace poquito, nada más, en junio de este año. Así que nada, vamos a estar hablando de toda esta movida de GUTLOCKER, cómo se están haciendo, cómo se están moviendo, y quiero saber si hay lugares para tocar en Reino Unido heavy metal así, heavy metal tan extremo. No sé si es death metal, nunca sé bien las divisiones de heavy metal. Yo me voy a marzo con eso. Dub, Dead, bueno, también vamos a preguntárselos al amigo Craig de GUTLOCKER, quién te dice para lo que nosotros es death metal, para ellos es black metal o alguna de esas cositas. Pero bueno, para eso falta un ratito. Así que Raúl, si querés, comuniquémonos con el amigo Craig de GUTLOCKER, cantante de la banda. Como acaban de escuchar, sonido potente, y ojalá que tenga alguna data de las violas. A mí siempre me interesa cómo hacen estos tipos para ir tan al palo con la distor, con todo, y que se entienda todo.
Donation Bank, you squeeze it, we freeze it.
Hello, Craig, how are you? Ahí va. Bueno, Claudio, arrancá la entrevistita nomás. Ahí está Craig, vamos a ver cómo nos comunicamos y arrancamos nomás. Hello, Craig. Ahí está.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, Craig. How are you?
How am I? I'm okay. I'm just sorry if the line keeps cutting in and out. I'm in the back of a car at the moment, on the way to a gig in Hartlepool.
Wow. Thanks for your time, Craig. We love that you are that you can play. You're going to play tonight?
Yeah, we are. We're going to play tonight. We just did a gig last night. We're en route to gig number 2 tonight.
Wow.
Bueno, la ruta. Agarramos la ruta.
Well, thanks for your time, Craig. We have a couple of questions that we made to all the artists that pass through the radio. So can we begin with the interview? It's okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
Of course.
Thank you. So please, tell us your full name, where are you from, and how old are you?
My name is Craig McBratty. I'm from my mother's womb, and I'm 36.
36, okay. I'm going to make a little translation, Craig, it's okay?
Sure.
Okay. Bueno, le preguntamos a Craig de dónde era y cuántos años tiene. Nos respondió que es de un pueblo del Reino Unido y que tiene 36 años. And Craig, please tell us which is your first memory of you listening to music?
My first memory was when my brother put Napalm Death in Teddy Ruxpin to try and scare me to sleep because I was a bit of a sod when I was a toddler.
No, really?
Yeah, really.
No. Bueno,
I ended up liking it, so here I am playing in a metal band.
Of course, great that. Le pregunté cuál es su primer recuerdo escuchando música y dice que el hermano le ponía cosas súper pesadas y agresivas, heavy metal, así cosas oscuras, y dice que, bueno, para asustarlo, dice, porque cuando tenía un hermano más grande y cuando él era chiquitito era una persona medio asustadiza, pero bueno, que finalmente parece que le gustó, y bueno, que ahora está tocando ese tipo de música. And Craig, can you tell us which was your first instrument?
My first instrument. I'm using it right now, speaking.
Can you repeat? Your voice was your first instrument.
Yep, my voice is my first instrument.
Wow, great, ok. Le pregunté cuál era su primer instrumento y me dijo que la voz, así que es lo que está utilizando ahora para hacer la entrevista. And can you tell us if there are any places to study music for free in your region?
Anywhere to study music for free? Not in England, no. I think the thing to do is DIY it. Teach yourself, try and get as many tips as you can along the way. You develop your own style. YouTube, that would actually be a good one if you've got access to the internet. Whatever instrument you want to study or learn, I'm sure you can get a few guides from there. That's how I've managed to get a few tips and whatnot for the style of vocals that I do. Yeah,
Okay.
The internet, I think that's the go-to.
Ok. Le pregunté si hay algún lugar para estudiar gratis música en su región y me contestó directamente que no. La semana pasada hablamos con otro grupo de Inglaterra que dijo que hay clases en los colegios, pero bueno, él dijo directamente que no. Debe referirse a lo que nosotros teníamos la intención, quizás a cursos o universidades, y dice que definitivamente no. En el Reino Unido no hay lugares y que lo que él promueve es como hacerlo did it yourself, hacerlo uno mismo, o sea, buscar tips, buscar cosas que te conduzcan a tener tu propio estilo, hazlo tú mismo, es lo que él recomienda, y que te puedes, ahora hay muchas maneras de informarse y de ir armando un estilo propio de música y de todo en general, calculo que lo dice. And Craig, can you tell us how was the first time you played in public?
Sorry, the first time I played?
That you play in public, for friends or in a gig, can you tell us?
Well, the first time I played a gig? I think that was, crikey, 16 years ago now, in my hometown in Woking. First metal band that I was in.
Wow. And how was that experience?
I don't remember, if you want me to be completely honest.
Wow.
I'm sure it was fun, but I was a lot younger and I was a lot stupider. If that's a word, is stupider a word? No, stupider. Yeah, I wasn't as wise.
Okay. But you don't remember because you were scared or because you drink a lot?
No, I was absolutely buckled.
Okay. Bueno, le pregunté cómo fue la primera vez que estuvo en un gig, en una gira o tocando, y dice que fue alrededor de hace más o menos 16 años atrás, en su casa, en su hometown, en su pueblo, y dice que no se acuerda nada. Dice que era un poco más estúpido antes, o que era, no que no era estúpido, que era, no era tan sabio como ahora, así que no se acuerda nada. And, Craig, can you tell us how did GUTLOCKER begin?
How did what?
How did GUTLOCKER begin?
How did GUTLOCKER begin?
Yes.
Just me meeting up with a guitarist. He's no longer in the band, and I think it's just through being in previous bands with my current mates and whatnot. Just generally been friends for years, hanging out at gigs, meeting up a few drinks, and talking about our love for music, and it's just really went from there. The drummer who's in the band with me, we used to be in a band together. I think it was around 12 years ago. And then Peter came in shortly after. And yeah, I've been friends with him for years, seen him at gigs, whatnot, metal bars and stuff. Ben, he's the more recent addition. He's been with us for 5-6 years now. And yeah, we just built up friendship and with common interests, love for music. And yeah, we decided to get him in the band when our first bassist departed. So what we have now is the current lineup. We've had it for 5 years. Apart from COVID, we've been coming on leaps and bounds, I think, especially with the new album that will be dropping on the 8th of July.
Okay. We can understand everything. Great. I think that it's great to be in a band with people that really loves music. That is great. And being being friends is great for being a band like Good Locker. Le pregunté cómo es que empezó la banda y me dice, bueno, que hace un par de años atrás y que lo más importante que él dijo es que eran amigos, son gente amigas que estaban en el circuito ya de bandas del metal, y que, por ejemplo, el baterista hacía 10 años, habían armado una banda hacía 10 años y que más que nada son gente amiga y gente con el mismo amor por la música que él. Así que está buenísimo el mensaje que está mandando. Y nos dijo también que hay un montón de metal bars. Craig, can you explain to us what is a metal bar in the UK?
It's just really a bar where there's loads of drinks and there's loads of metal music playing. Sometimes you get the occasional band playing and whatnot. If not, you have a DJ that's playing all the kind of music that we listen to.
And you think that that is good for the people to know? Oh, ahí está, se cortó, ahora va a estar reconectando. Está de viaje, Craig, está con la banda. No, Craig, are you okay now?
La señal va y viene.
Sí. Ahí está, bueno, ahora
ahí está reconectando.
Ahí
bueno,
está reconectando. Sí, pero
me mata el acento del brother,
es
muy bueno.
Súper inglés. Este es súper inglés, Peaky Blinder.
Sí, me siento en Snatch, boludo. Estoy en Snatch hablando con alguno de esos muñecos,
sí,
boludo. Es increíble.
Craig, are you there? People from Argentina, Brazil.
I'm here.
People from Argentina, Brazil, and Spain loves your accent. You have a really British accent.
Sí.
Fantastic. I am actually British, so.
Of course, yes.
Raúl,
bueno,
¿qué estamos hablando?
No, Raúl? Bueno, pero quizás que no sé cuánto contacto tiene con gente. Pero bueno, you were telling us about the metal bars that are in the UK, and you think that that is good for the circuit, or the metal bars are now closing? And what happened with the metal bars or the small places to hear metal music in the UK with the COVID?
Well, surprisingly, and it's a pleasant surprise, when more of COVID was about during lockdown, I think all promoters, gig lovers, all bands, we all feared the common thing, that metal bars, venues were going to shut down. Understandably, some have, but not as many as we thought, which is a relief for us. There's still venues kicking and going, which we're of course very happy about, because obviously as soon as restrictions lifted, everyone that loves metal, promoters, gig goers, us, we all just wanted to get our feet back on the ground, touch the ground, get running, and just get back to do what we love doing. And that's what's been happening over the last few months, and we're all in a good place for it.
Okay, great news, that. Le pregunté por qué es lo que había pasado con estos lugares, con estos bares de metal en el Reino Unido en general después del lockdown del COVID, y dice que, bueno, que la mayoría de los representantes, los managers, toda la gente de la movida pensaba que iban a estar cerrados. Dice que muchos cerraron, pero finalmente algunos sobrevivieron, y dice que más que nada que la gente tenía muchas ganas de volver a juntarse y a reencontrarse en estos bares, así que bueno, pusieron los pies en la tierra y arrancaron de vuelta, y bueno, que le acabo de decir que es una buena noticia para todos. Craig, can you explain to us the name GUTLOCKER?
I've got to be careful here, so I usually make stories up. I'll tell you how I got it. A mate of mine actually gave me the name.
Who, please?
A friend of mine, he told me that, we need to name our band GUTLOCKER.
Okay, that's simple. A simple answer. Perfect.
I'm just gonna go with that.
Okay, perfect.
That's it. If you want to know more, just type it in Google, but don't type it in a place of work if you value your job.
Okay. Nos dijo que, bueno, que un amigo simplemente le dijo que tenemos que nombrar una banda GUTLOCKER y que va a ser muy cuidadoso con la historia, y que simplemente googleen GUTLOCKER para ver el significado. And Craig, you released an EP called Cry Havoc in 2018. What does Cry Havoc means?
Oh, that's just a quote from me and the guitarist. We love some of the Star Trek films, and Star Trek 6 is one of our favorite Star Trek films. It's not the best one. The Wrath of Khan is the best one. I'll try not go nerdgasm too much. But yeah, there's a bit where the villain in Star Trek 6 shouts, "Cry Havoc!" And we had a brainwave and thought, we're going to call our EP that.
Ok, perfect. Dice, le pregunté, en el 2018 sacaron un EP que se llama Cry Havoc y le pregunté qué significaba Cry Havoc y me dijo, bueno, que son fanáticos de Star Trek y de más precisamente Star Trek 6 y que hay un villano en esa película, en la 6, que grita Cry Havoc y bueno, decidieron ponerle al EP Cry Havoc. And Craig, you released a new record, To Be Alive. What does the lyrics talk about?
Oh, To Be Alive. That one goes in a bit deep. It's really dealing with things in the face of adversity, trauma. The point where you feel like you're close to giving up. So you really got to dig in deep to find the will, to find the power to continue going, to try and remind yourself what it's like to be alive.
Oh, great. Nice. Le pregunté, bueno, están promocionando y tocando por todos lados el disco To Be Alive. Le pregunté de qué se trataban las letras del disco y me dijo, bueno, que trata más que nada las letras en general del momento en el que uno está por darse por vencido, que está close to give up, dijo, a punto de darse por vencido, y dice que, bueno, las letras tratan de todo eso, de ese momento y de cómo seguir adelante con la vida en general. And can you tell us some of the influences of GUTLOCKER and in which circuit do you usually play?
Sorry, which... I didn't catch the last bit. What do we usually play?
And the influences.
Oh, the influences. Oh, mate, how long have you got? I mean, all of us, we're a four-piece. We all draw different influences to make it what it is. We can go from Sepultura, Lamb of God, then we can go into the more prog rock elements like Porcupine Tree. Our bassist, he loves bands such as Tesseract. Like, literally, we could pretty much pick any band from anywhere in the air and just throw it in. We just generally love music. We embrace as many types of styles. We try and incorporate it into whatever we like playing, and that's what ends up being GUTLOCKER.
Okay. Le pregunté por las influencias y me dijo, bueno, que son un cuarteto que tiene un montón de influencias de todos lados, que tratan de agarrar influencias de todos lados, más que nada específicamente de bandas de metal como Sepultura o Nonpoint. I think that you like Hell Yeah and Pantera, it's okay?
I love Pantera.
Me too.
I love Pantera.
Me too. I'm a great fan of Pantera. Have you seen it live?
No, I didn't get to see them live.
Wow, man.
Yeah, one of my big regrets, but I think at the time I was really getting into metal. That's when Pantera disbanded, unfortunately. Obviously won't get to see my chance to see Dimebag or something to see Damage Plan. So rest in peace to one of my biggest influences, Dimebag. There's only one Dime. But hey, go for second best. I saw Lamb of God, so I'm happy with that, I guess. That will do.
And Down, do you like Down?
I love Down. Absolutely love Down. They're on my bucket list. I need to see them. I was hoping to see them some point last year because they were doing their 25th anniversary on their Nolo album, but they were all the way up in America. They didn't bring them down to the UK, annoyingly. But yeah, as soon as they come down to the UK, my name is all over that ticket. I will definitely be seeing Down.
Okay, maybe we met that there, because I'm a great fan of Phil Anselmo too. And bueno, le pregunté si era fanático de Hell Yeah, que hay muchas influencias de Hell Yeah en la banda, y de Pantera. Me dijo que sí, que es un fanático terrible, que justo cuando él empezó a escuchar mucho metal, la banda, bueno, se disolvió y no tuvo la oportunidad de ir a verlos, pero bueno, dice que está en su bucket list ir a ver a Down, pero bueno, también se conforma con que Lamb of God sigan tocando. Manu, tenés una pregunta.
Sí, yo le quiero preguntar, ellos tienen 2 videoclips que son conceptuales, que cuentan una historia. Me gustaría saber si va a haber una tercera parte o termina ahí la historia.
Craig, you have 2 videos that it's a kind of history, no? Story about something. Can you tell us the story behind those videos, and if it's going to be a third part?
Oh, do you mean the most recent videos that we've done, SFS and To Be Alive?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole narrative of that, the whole concept is, it's just really about someone trying to deal with imposter thoughts, mental health in a corporate world where, you know, the everyday thing for them is more of a struggle. So that hence the whole Groundhog Day experience where things just repeat itself one after the other, day in, day out. And then, you know, along the way, you're seeing the guy is just kind of cracking a bit more under pressure. And then the whole To Be Alive video is really meant to depict that after his binge drinking and whatnot, he passes out. We get a bit more inside his head, and it's meant to depict more that he's fighting with his inner demon to try and sort of wake up for the next day and continue doing what he does doing. There may be a third video. We're not denying or confirming, but there will be something coming out over the course of this year. Priority at the moment is to get our album launch done the day after, which will be on the 9th of July, and work on a tour. And then, we'll come back to the table. We'll do a little storyboarding it all, and see what's next in the pipeline. But we'll let you know about it soon enough.
Okay, thank you for that. Bueno, Manu le preguntó sobre conceptos sobre los dos videos que tienen y dice, bueno, que no hay un concepto específico, pero que hay como una continuidad en los dos videos que es cómo se maneja la gente con... Sí, la historia...
Los videos. Es la historia de un tipo que va a trabajar y que tiene la rutina y está esclavizado en una rutina y se vuelve loco. Y bueno, y decía que probablemente haya una tercera parte, pero que no nos puede adelantar nada. Me gustaría que le cuentes que la verdad que desde Argentina me sentí identificado con la historia del video, que es una historia que le pasa a todo el mundo, lamentablemente. ¿Y por qué se les ocurrió escribir sobre eso?
Craig, Manu said that everyone is in that moment, like with mental issues about the ongoing world, you know, the corporate world, and Manu identifies with the video, and we want to know, how did you deal with that? How do you imagine, what do you feel about those videos? How do you, I don't know how to say it, how do you, ¿cuál es la palabra, Manu? ¿Cómo lo hicieron el video? ¿Cómo se imaginaron?
No, si es algo que a ellos les pasa también, digamos, ¿por qué escribieron eso?
Sí. Craig, did the things that happen in the video happens to you too?
Yeah. It's a reflection of, you know, what my daily struggles are. And I think it's why it's quite relatable to a lot of people, because as you said yourself, there's a lot of people that struggle, and that's really the point we're trying to make out in the videos, in the album that we've done, in the music that we do. You know, we want to remind people that we're also human. We're there as well. We get it. I want to do the same thing that music did for me in general, where music reached out to me, and I'm hoping that we get to use music as a tool in the same way and reach out to other people that are struggling. We hope we can inspire them some way as well, that maybe they might want to pick up an instrument. Maybe they want to start doing a bit of music themselves to get their little venting platform and then pass it on to other people that struggle. You know, just start off a real sort of chain reaction, a bit of positivity, trying to help each other out in a metal community when the world isn't particularly great sometimes.
Wow, great. Wow. Muy bueno lo que acaba de decir. Dice, bueno, que sí, que son cosas que a él le pasa, a la gente de la banda le pasa, y que buscaron eso en un punto de que la gente se siente identificada con lo que a ellos les pasa, y que a pesar de estar con una guitarra y girando por todos lados, son gente normal a las que les pasa justamente todas estas cosas, de tener la cabeza llena de mierda por todo lo que estaba sucediendo. De pensamiento. Y lo que él quiere es como hacer una chain reaction, una reacción en cadena, que todos se sientan identificados con eso, y que la música de GUTLOCKER le sirva para agarrar una guitarra o para hacer algo para mejorar su calidad de vida. Así que buenísimo el mensaje.
Contale que a un pibe Contale que por lo menos a un pibe en Argentina le pasó.
Sí,
Decirle, the way they do,
Sí.
it's excellent.
Sí.
A
Craig,
una persona por lo menos.
Craig, we really like what you're doing, and we really like your music and your band. And we
Thank you so much.
say there are a few people that are fan of GUTLOCKER now.
Awesome. Glad to hear.
Okay.
Thank you. That's really good to hear. That's put a smile on my face. So made the day just a little bit more brighter. So I appreciate that.
Exactly. Thank you
We
very
hope
much.
to come to Spain.
Maybe we can show you in the UK or in Spain. We like your music, so when GUTLOCKER is near, we are going to the show. And Craig, can you
Awesome.
can you tell us something about what do you feel about social media and streaming services?
I think it's got its ups, it's got its downs. The ups is it's more easily accessible for people when they want to check out new bands. So there's positive there. Streaming on YouTube, Spotify, it's easier for us to get our music out. But it's whether you give more of the chance for people to listen to. Because the difference is, if you buy a CD, you've spent money on it, you've invested on it, so you will give it more of a chance to see if you like it. Whereas something like, I don't know, Spotify, you find a band, if in the first few seconds you're not enjoying it, you'll be like, nah, done with it, and you'll find another band. So it's good in the sense it's accessible for people, but at the same time, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You may not get as much chance for people to invest their time to listen to you, even though they have easier access.
Yes, I have the same opinion. Le pregunté sobre qué es lo que pensaba sobre los servicios de streaming y las social medias, y dice que, bueno, que tiene cosas buenas y cosas malas. Una de las cosas buenas es, bueno, que la gente tiene más acceso a la música en general y a conocer nuevas bandas, pero lo que tiene muy en contra es que, por ejemplo, si uno se toma el trabajo de tener un disco o un CD de una banda, se va a tomar como más tiempo para saber si realmente le gusta la banda. En vez en los servicios de streaming o servicios como Spotify, uno va uno atrás de otro. Es más rápido el proceso de alcanzar la banda, escucharla y descartarla a los 2 minutos. O sea, es algo que está bueno. Yo coincido totalmente con lo que dicen. And Craig, can you explain to us where we can find the music of GUTLOCKER? Where are you, in YouTube and Spotify? Where we can find GUTLOCKER?
You can find us pretty much anywhere and everywhere. Check us out on Spotify. Please follow us by all means. We've got a GUTLOCKER official channel on YouTube, so we got all our videos up on there, our new releases on there also. I'm sure you'll be able to get access of some clips of us mucking around in between gigs and whatnot on our Facebook. Same on Instagram and Twitter as well.
Okay. Perfecto. Le pregunté a dónde podíamos a dónde podemos escuchar a la banda y nos dijo que está en todos lados, o sea, en todos los servicios de streaming, en todos los servicios como YouTube, en las plataformas como Spotify. También tienen un canal propio de YouTube, y lo que nos dicen que dentro, en los momentos libres por ahí de las giras, van posteando cosas en Facebook y en Instagram también. Así que, Manu, si tenés alguna otra pregunta para hacer.
No, tengo elogios, pero no me gusta elogiar de más, así que hasta ahí.
Craig, we have a lot of things to say to you about the band because we really like it, but we are not going to say it now, okay? and we want to know, okay, and we want to know, we are going to play the song To Be Alive. Can you tell us something about that song in particular?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much as I explained what the lyrics are about. Mm-hmm. It's about trying to find will to carry on, find the strength when you're struggling most. So yeah, if you are struggling, listen to those words, pay attention to them. Even if times are hard, times are dark, you've got it in you to pick yourself up and carry on.
Oh, thank you very much for that. Manu, lo que nos explicó, bueno, que nos tomemos el tiempo de escuchar la canción y que si estamos en un verdadero problema o con la cabeza quemada, que la escuchemos, que va a ser un aliento grande. Así que si te parece, cerramos la entrevista, Manu.
Vamos.
Okay, Craig, thank you very much for your time and we keep in touch, okay?
Take care, bro. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Of your